You got it going on. Yeah, you got it going on. You got it going on. Yeah, you got it going on. You got it going on. Yeah, you got it going on. You got it going on. Yeah, you got it going on. I got land in Switzerland, even got sand in the Marylands, Bahamas in the spring. Baby, it's a big mama thing.
Big breaking news this morning involving Detroit Public Schools. A teacher sick out has now forced more than 80 schools to close. That number has continued to grow just in the last hour and a half that we've been on the air this morning. So we'll continue to keep you updated as we learn more, but we're getting close to nearly all of DPS schools now. Good morning to you, everybody. Thank you so much for waking up with us on this Monday morning. And when you went to bed, there were less than, I think, 24 schools. So as I said, that number has been multiplying this morning.
Yeah, it certainly has. It continues to climb quickly, in fact, as the district learned that it won't be able to pay the teachers after June 30th, I believe, is that date.
Yes, Local 4's Nick Monticelli is live at Cass Tech to explain more. Nick, these teachers were under the impression that those emergency funds that were going to be sent to the district would cover them through the summer. Not the case anymore?
Well, you know, that's what the union is saying. They say that when that $48 million was approved last month, they were told that that wouldn't be enough money to cover all the teachers and all of the summer programs throughout the end of the year. That certainly is not the case anymore. Now, since we have been on the air, the number of schools closed has now doubled. The total number is up to 85, and there are only 105 schools here in the district. So in Detroit, there are only 20 schools open as of right now. And again, that number will continue to change.
Where's all this money going?
As you can imagine, the teachers who've been working and now might not get paid are furious.
And this is humiliating and degrading.
Today's sickouts come after DPS announced it will run out of money to pay teachers. It was one of the hot topics at last night's NAACP Freedom Fund dinner. Mayor Mike Duggan blamed the state emergency system.
8 years of emergency management that has had 8 straight years of deficits, 8 straight years of enrollment declines, 8 straight years of achievement declines.
Senator Hillary Clinton also weighed in.
We can't be satisfied until all of Detroit's children are learning in good schools with good teachers.
The district says it will be unable to pay teachers after June 30th, which is the end of the school year, but 2/3 of teachers opted to spread their paychecks across the entire year.
So if we continue to work, it will be like we are working for free. What profession works for free?
Drawing criticism from the union, Emergency Transition Manager Judge Stephen Rhodes says sickouts are unnecessary.
They will only not get a paycheck if the legislature doesn't act. I'm confident that the legislature will act.
But the interim president of the teachers union says they do not share that confidence.
Enough is enough. The truth is, we can no longer take the district's word at face value.
Now, Rhodes has also issued a statement that reads, I am on record as saying that I cannot, in good conscience, ask anyone to work without pay. Wages that are owed to teachers should be paid. I understand the frustration and anger that our teachers feel, and certainly that frustration and anger has spilled here onto the streets of Detroit. Again, 85 schools are closed back out here live. As we continue to talk about what this impact has and what's going to happen later on, there will be a rally outside of one of the buildings, the Fisher Building here in Detroit at 10 o'clock this morning. Also, as people have asked, how many teachers are we talking about? Again, 2/3 of the 2,600 teachers in the district, that is 1,700 teachers or more that are looking at no paychecks for work that has been done. We are live here at Cass Tech High School. Nick Monticelli, Local 4 News today.
All right, Nick, so let's talk about a long-term solution. Is there even one in the works?
Well, yes, there is. There's a $715 million education reform package that the Senate approved and the House is currently debating, and that could happen anytime. However, that package would not take care of the issue we have right now. So something else has to be proposed. Somebody else has to find some money. Otherwise, you have teachers without paychecks, and summer school and all of the summer programs would also be canceled.
What's up, world? It's your man, Mr. Sam 44 Man, back here with you. Well, today the Detroit public schools all closed in the city of Detroit. Breaking news. I'm down here since it stopped raining, and it looked like it's getting ready to be some mess about this. The teachers won't get paid, and they're upset about it.
What's up, world? It's your man, Mr. Sam 44 Man, seen in over 202 countries and provinces around the world. You're tuned into the Detroit Raw Show right here, only on YouTube. Here we go again. Here we go again. Detroit Board of Education just can't get it together. You know, the teachers out there on strike again. The Detroit public school teachers, another sick out. You know, world, me being an alumni of the Detroit public schools, I'm gonna use that fist of power of mine to represent the Detroit public schools because I'm a product of it. Producer, seen around the world, and a graduate of the Detroit public schools. So hey, you know I gotta support them teachers because they support your badass kids. You're tuned into the Detroit Raw Show, one of the hottest shows seen in the city of Detroit, coming out of the city of Detroit, around the world, with your man, me, the one and only Mr. Sam 44 Man. Y'all come on back. Let's talk about this Detroit Raw right here, only on YouTube. world. Today is my 1,400th episode on YouTube. Stand by. What's up? Man, Mr. Sam 44 Man back here with you. And, you know, a funny thing happened this morning. I almost looked at it as a dream. So, I said to For one, we supposed to be really broke than a motherfucker, for real. But yet and still, we about to build a soccer stadium downtown Detroit. We supposed to be so broke in our Detroit public school system, but we got all these millions and billions of dollars to build hockey arenas. Our schools, the Detroit public schools, are in turmoil. Reason being, hell, the state never funded. They really prejudiced because it's an all-black school district just about. This wouldn't happen out in Troy, Bloomfield Hills, Beverly Hills, Madison Heights, Sterling Heights, White Lake. This would never happen. Teachers would never walk around talking about they ain't about to get paid. What? You got us twisted like a donut. You got us fucked all the way up. What you mean we not about to, what? See what I'm saying? But with us, our teachers are supposed to walk around and deal with it. And then y'all want to scrutinize them because they want to take off because to prove a point. Well, let's get one thing understood, world, shall we? My children went to Detroit public schools as well as I did. Now, I've done some things as far as going up there checking on my boys all the time. But when I went in some of those teachers' classrooms, world, and opened the door, I swear to God, I thought I was in the fucking zoo. I mean, they all over the place. Teacher, calm down, stop, calm down. World, why does a teacher have to tell a 15, 16, and 17-year-old to sit your ass down and be a student? You understand? You gotta understand what these teachers have to fucking go through every day. Now you got a student here that want to be bad, want to try to check you in your classroom, want to try to fight you in your classroom. Then if you do anything, now you're under scrutiny. That's a child. Come on now. Them teachers got too much to go through. You got mold in the schools. You got the principal stealing, all 15 of them. Come on now. Let's keep it 100. You got the actual people that's supposed to be running the schools stealing from the schools. Thurko's principal just took a cop to 5 years. She's 57 years old. Let's see, 57, I did 5 years, so let me comment on that. 57, you'd be about 62. You'll be all right, baby. Yeah, you'll be all right. 5 years, it'll go by like that. I mean, if you just read a book or something, pray on it. But, you know, all these things are being built in the city of Detroit, and yet and still we can't find enough fucking private money to help fund none of this bullshit. We will support that shit. You know what I'm saying? Dan Gilbert and Mike Ilitch, all them running around here doing what they want to do. Don't you think some of these buildings, these big buildings and arenas need some government approval from up in Lansing? But they can approve that, but you can't prove no packages for the Detroit public schools. Now, don't get me wrong. I know that by these principals stealing, all 12 to 15 of them, it makes it look bad on the Detroit public school. All these principals really let these teachers down. You didn't give them the necessary supplies for our children. You were over there leaning your pockets, buying houses and doing your thing. Some of these people some of these principals walked off with at least $200,000 cash. Now everybody want to take a cop and beg for mercy. But let's think about it for a minute. Who's the people that's affected by this the most? Another sick day. Well, me, myself, I ain't working for no motherfucking body for free. You got me twisted. I'm not about to do that. And I understand what these teachers are going through, especially when you stress out. You know, Detroit is one of the hardest cities to live in. You gotta worry about being murdered. You gotta worry about being jacked. You gotta worry about somebody trying to hurt you. You gotta worry about haters. You gotta worry about All these young fools, you gotta worry about stray bullets. You gotta worry about your kids going outside just to play in front of your house. You gotta worry about if I give a party, is it gonna be fucked up? Is somebody gonna get shot? You got so much to worry about. Oh, I ain't got no money to feed my kids. I gotta get this, I gotta do that. It's so much stress in this city. And then people wonder why everybody dying. Well, I can't answer that, but I will say this, a lot of people getting fucked up over money. That's for sure. You know, world, out of 1,400 shows, I've learned a lot. Showing my city. Y'all didn't even know what Linwood was until I showed you and introduced you to Doretha. May she rest in peace. You know, this is Mother's Day next Sunday. My mother's deceased, so the only thing I got for her is some flowers and a balloon. Some of y'all get the opportunity to take your mama out to dinner and buy her something nice. I can't do that. You know, a balloon and flowers is what I have to give my mother. But I see how some of y'all disrespect your mothers, your parents, and everything. Just like you disrespect your teachers and everything. You children are so fucking disrespectful. It's not even funny, world. And you know that because some of your children is just like mine, disrespectful, don't care. Ask yourself, world, what would you do, or what is your child gonna do in 10 years? And I'll get back with you. You're tuned in to Detroit Raw right here with your man, Mr. Sam 44. What's up, world? It's your man, Mr. Sam 44 Man. I'm out here on the streets of Detroit. The kids ain't in school. It's the second day. Now the kids is right here. Why y'all ain't in school?
Because we didn't have school today!
Why y'all didn't have school today?
I got the teacher not getting money. The teacher not getting their money. Enough money.
But y'all be bad in their classrooms?
They shut down the school.
Do y'all be bad in their classrooms?
No.
Y'all sure?
I
think y'all be kind of a mess.
My
Y'all want to go back to school?
No.
Y'all
Everybody.
don't want to go back to school? Why not? Y'all don't want to go back to school?
No.
Who all don't want to go back to school?
Who don't want to go back to school, world?
Wow.
The kids say they don't want to go back to school. See? That's what I'm talking about. When you got them teachers out, that's the attitude of the kids. Detroit Raw with your man. This is Sam 44 Man. This is sad, y'all. It's not funny. This is sad. Tell you what's up.
DJ.
And action. What's your name?
My name's DJ.
What's up, DJ? You out of school today on the second day. The teachers have got a stick out. What do you think about that?
I think that it's not cool.
Don't you miss being in school today?
Yup.
So now what you gonna do today now that you don't have to go to school? Are you gonna study or are you just gonna play outside or what you gonna do?
Study dinner.
What you gonna study today?
I'm supposed to study science.
Science?
Yup.
You gonna study your science today? Okay. What you gonna study today?
Study English, math, science, history.
You gonna study your English and math and science?
Black history.
Okay. Are you sure you just saying that or you just saying that because you're gonna be on YouTube?
I'm saying that because I'm on YouTube.
But y'all kids out of school, y'all miss being in school, y'all miss y'all teachers?
Yes.
Y'all miss y'all teachers?
Mr. Bishop is the best teacher.
Do y'all think y'all teachers need to get their money?
Yes.
To pay their bills?
They work hard for it.
That's right, because they got to deal with y'all badasses. All right. Y'all say, we behind y'all teachers. Y'all come together, come together.
Everybody come together.
Say, we behind y'all Detroit public school teachers.
We behind y'all Detroit public school teachers.
Say it one more time. We behind y'all Detroit public school teachers.
We behind y'all Detroit public school teachers.
And cut.